look at that glass part now, right? He just thought, see, you are here wasting time. You cannot analyze any damn glass again, so bloody get out. He pushed that one, he died. I mean, there's really no time. So hey guys, what's up? I just finished Squid Game like 2 seconds ago. My emotions are all over the place. So right, I decided that I was going to make a reaction video just as I finished watching it, yeah? So immediately I was done, I washed my face, I wore my clothes, I'm always shirtless. I wore my clothes and I decided to sit on my YouTube chair to make this video. So first of all, right, if you've not seen this movie, I suggest you can start to watch the video, good for me, but I suggest, right, that you go back, finish the video and come, let's react together, okay? When you're done, I feel like you enjoy it after you've like watched the video. So, okay, what is Squid Game? So Squid Game is a series, right, where they bring together a lot of debtors, over 400 of them, who are owing millions of won. One is the Korean currency. So if you're a Nigerian like me and you watch this video, I'm sure you must have been so pissed. The amount of millions and billions and even trillions we were hearing. In fact, nothing was 1,000, nothing was 100, nothing was 1,000. There was one scene, right, where Gi-hun went to get fish from the businessman's mother. That's Cho Sang-won's mother, right? And then I think he gave her, I think 10K won, and then she's like, no, this is 12,000. I'm like, 12,000 for fish, how? But anyway, I guess that's the Korean currency. So I had to actually go and Google the value of Korean currency to Naira as to dollars and everything. See, in this series, it's so funny that all of them actually left. Almost all of them left in the first instance when they said, okay, yeah, majority. If you want us to end the game, press X. If you want us to continue, yeah, press correct. And like, majority of them said they wanted the game to end. They went home. But what's funny is that they all came back because of their debt was too much. The real world was very harsh on them. They decided to come back by themselves. And what is extra funny is that couple. So now you guys you saw that this game is a game of life and death. Now you as a couple, man and woman, had to come back together. Shouldn't one person go, collect the big money and come back for a family? But no, two of them love. Decided to come together. They're very stupid. But anyway, I'm just going to start the reaction to this movie. So I'm going to react to this movie with the characters. So I'm going to take my favorite characters from... I'll just say the characters, tell you how much I like them, and with them I'll react. So the first character is Cho Sang-wo. This is the business guy in the series. So the thing is, I actually really like him here. But as a Nigerian, I think he's a witch. Like he's a bad person. Like you were so Gi-hun, now is Gi-hun his brother or his kingsman? But somebody shy from his childhood, his family, village people and everything. So like you were so wicked to him from the first instance. So after the first game they played, which was the red, yellow, blood, that thing, that green light, red light, whatever. So they obviously could tell at this game, if you lose, you're dying. Do you get me? So the second game they now played, which was the shape game, this idiot remembered the game, right? He picked triangle. Now your village, your childhood person was there. You watched him pick umbrella. The man, I think he now reacted somehow, and I was like, he's like nothing. You actually did watch him pick. You did watch him pick umbrella. He's a wicked person. So from the beginning, his wickedness was shining forth. And oh my God, what he did to that Indian man, what's his name? Abdul Ali. Poor man. So first of all, it's just because he had done so many favors to the Indian man, and if you watch it, if you notice that part with the marbles here, he now reminded him that, oh, remember when I gave you money for lunch and money for bus? Why you doing all these things? He tried reminding him. He was so mean to that guy, and that guy was just very trusting of him. Now, first of all, that guy is even a fool, because you know what this game is life and death, and you think the only way you can secure your marble is by putting it on your chest. That guy replaced every damn marble with stones, gave it to him. That one too did not even check, trust him, collected it. Anyway, that's what happens when death is staring you in the face. I mean, he's a businessman. He thinks on the spot. That's why he could think about the marble thing, the marble and the stones very quickly. But the thing is, sometimes his thoughts are not always pure. They're not always of good. Sometimes they're good also. Like the good part, for example, was during that tug of war. This old man, what's his name again? Nam. His strategy failed. He had to think and he came up with something. But sometimes, which is majority of the time, his thoughts are very, very evil. When I say evil, I mean evil. Look at that glass part now, right? He just thought, see, you are here wasting time. You cannot analyze any damn glass again, so bloody get out. He pushed that one, he died. I mean, there's really no time. And trust me, if he hadn't done that, Oga Gi-hun that was forming righteous would have died, Sarah, because glass scattered everywhere. You even know what that glass did to somebody in the movie. So he would have died. So he was sitting on the spot. All that time when he was sitting on the spot was at the end, right? So when Gi-hun wanted to be foolish man, wanted to be righteous, said, no, you know what? We have decided we want to end the game. This guy said he just weighed his options. He's like, you know what? Killed himself. That's thinking on the spot. A very, somebody that thinks. He doesn't have time for. And all through the games, all their strategy, all the wisdom and intelligence that they use in the games for their group, the groups he was in, it was him. He was the brain. He was the everything. So anyway, the next character here is Seong Jun-ho. I'm just going to call him Jun-ho. Right, so apparently he's the major character in the movie. The movie centered around him, but I just think he's a very slow person and he's a boring character, and I don't want to talk too much about him. Like he was annoying me from the beginning to the end. You're too slow. He was owing these people about 4 million. He was owing people so much money. How many millions of won? And they have beat you. You have given them all the You've evaded your right to everything. Said, okay, they'll collect your kidney. They are going. You still want to borrow 10,000 won. You have not paid the bills. You are stupid. You get me? Like, he's a very slow person. Just look at the game that they're playing. That this game is either you live or you die. He was trying to be a righteous person until the thing cleared, until the death stared him in his eye. He lost his righteousness. You are trying to deceive your old man. See, when I say he's very slow, he's very slow. He's too slow for my liking. So if he eventually they got to the end, he beats Sangwo fall down. You refuse to stab him now. You don't want money again. I say, you know what? Let's forfeit the game. When your mother is sick, your daughter is going out of the country forever because you're poor. You're in penury. You're in debt. You're about to lose your kidney. You say you want to stop the game. How slow can you be? Okay, that other one that has sense now killed himself. You that I see very slow. Do you get me? You now took the money. Now, because you have changed your hair to red now, you now want to go against the attackers. Where are your priorities? Where are your priorities? Take the plane and go and meet your daughter. Where are your priorities? Now you want to be the person that will bring down this rich man. You can't take them down. They are too rich. Do you get me? Like, he's just a very slow person, and from beginning to end, he just kept annoying me. Even all through those times when he's asking this businessman, this Sango, stupid questions. If it's me, will you push me? I will push you, you will die. Do you get me? Don't be stupid. Like I said, he's a boring character and he's annoying me. So I'm moving on to somebody who is actually very interesting. Il-nam, the old man. You guys, I am obsessed. This guy is a rich man, and like, he had the time of his life in his last days. I want to have time of my life in my last days, but definitely not going through a life of that kind of. Definitely not doing that, but he had the time of his life in his last days. I mean, it makes so much sense now that he's the host. During that midnight killing spree, like, how the hell, you're too old. You are old, you're weak, you're feeble. How did you get up there and be saying, oh, everybody stop now? So it makes sense that he's the host, because he can't just be disappearing. You need help to move about. But what doesn't make sense to me is how he would have died for nothing in that tug of war. Because he was so confident in his childhood strategy, but he failed. If not for, again, to my businessman who is very smart, if not for his proactiveness and his intelligence, that old man that is forming host, enjoying his life, he would just die, Sarah. You know, I was talking about this to my friend just now, and then he was like, no, they won't have let him die. Can you go? In the game, they would have killed him. They'll call the rope check and he would die. Because not that other instance where they like, at least they could hide him, they not shoot. This one, when the rope caught, is your head will scatter on the ground, your brain will come outside, he would have died. You guys, this character is actually a very interesting character. He's the king. You know the part that actually killed me? You know the part that killed me? You guys, I paused the movie. I just paused it and I just stopped and I was just shouting. This guy was acting, like such a great actor, and he was doing marvelous acting inside the acting. That marble part, when he entered there, he's like, oh, what did I say again? Odd. Oh, evil. He was giving. That one was not feeling very bad. I mean, Gi-hun, I was feeling so bad. Was going to go and submit his 20 marbles. He said, please give me one, let's play. That was like this child going to go and submit the marbles. He said, oh, I have one more. It was the confusion on Ji-hun's face for me. He bloody counted it. He now checked it was not correct. That one. Waiting, he now found out that he has that other guy, that the old man, my guy had one more. My boy said following him. That one too stood up and started walking around. He said, please answer me. Oh marathon. You know, guys, when he said, okay, you know what? I will play, but winner takes all. I knew that he's a mad person. This one said that's not fair. So what do you mean it's not fair? You've been unfair to me. You guys actually was screaming. That was great from him. This guy actually did have fun. He had the best time of his life. No cap. I love him to bits, shy. So the third character is Deok-su. Now, I'm an English person, so these names are just a bit funny to me. Kang Deok-su. So he's this wicked man. I don't even know if he's the wicked man, so, but the movie wanted us to think he's the villain. But in all honesty, was he the villain though? So he's just being a typical wicked, greedy human being. Go second round for food, take somebody's food, kill somebody for taking the person's food again. Promise somebody that you build them until the end and leave them when their weakness is not what you can handle anymore. Do you get me? Like, he's just a wicked person. See that glass part? He said, I'm not risking my life for you. If you want to confront, confront. And I am so glad that he found somebody that matched his wickedness. Han Mi, is that what's her name? Han Mi-nyeo, N-Y-E-O, Han Mi-nyeo. This woman is my babe. I know that everybody on social media is going, this girl is irritating, but she is my babe. Like, she is such a, I enter a new environment, I see what is working, I see I want to fix myself, and she does what she should do to fix herself. It doesn't matter, and that's my babe. I respect. Should you get me? So you enter any new environment, enter any circumstances, you're taking charge. You're asking, who is the captain? I have to make arrangements around here. And when she told this guy, promise me that you would be with me or I'll kill you, he thought she was joking. And I love when a crazy person is actually crazy. She held him. She said, together till we die. And guess what? They died together. You promised me and so we'll die together. I love that. That part I was shouting. I said, that's my babe. That's my babe. A promise-keeping babe. A fulfilling... No, you guys, she's my actual babe, guys. I love her. So my next character is Sae-byeok. Is that right? S-A-E-B-Y-A-O-K. Kang Sae-byeok. So in this movie, she's this person who has gone through a lot and she's not really trusting. So there isn't just much to say about her, but I just really enjoyed the last moments between her and the other girl. I can't remember her name. I remember between her and the other girl. It's like, it was, the connection they shared was beautiful and it was so good. I live for things like that. I live for romance. So I enjoyed seeing that on screen in the movie, and I like that at least somebody could do something that beautiful for her and she could bear her all to a complete stranger who ended up like doing most for her. And another part that made me scream in this movie, I will not forget this, because when this scene happened, I called my friend and I was just screaming. It was too funny. So this VIP part, right, when what's that policeman's name? Jun-ho. He was forming a cup bearer. I was holding the what's cup bearer? No, servant was holding the servant. He was holding cup for the one of the VIPs, the baddest bitch in the room. That one, he's 69 had failed, 96 had failed. I mean 69 had failed, 96 had failed. Nothing was happening in this damn game anymore. So he was just there, and then he's like, it's not a beauty. Say your eye. Remove it. He said I can't remove it. Hey, that Jun-ho is a tinker. I can't remove it. They'll kill me. He held him like this. He said, oh, let's go to somewhere private. That was so now. Bye bye. I'm off to where the real fun is happening. They entered there. They opened the mask. They said, this face is not what you should keep behind the mask. He said, Ngwanu, if you can please me in 5 minutes, I will change your life. And guess what? You guys, I'm screaming. I actually did enjoy this movie so much. It's a solid. This is 7 over 10 or 8 over 10, but it's an A for me, definitely. It's an A for me. And if you have watched this movie and genuinely enjoyed, please recommend it to somebody and comment in the comment section. Tell me your favorite scene or whatever. Just like talk to me in the comment section. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Oh my god, I didn't talk about how. Anyway, I can't wait to hear from you guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, and share to somebody who has watched this video, and let's all talk about it in the comment section, okay? Bye.